We made it to the golf course. We're doing an annual golf tournament with hubby bubby, and his best friend puts it on every single year. And we had like some prep work to do just to get everyone kind of registered and like get their tickets, and doing like raffles and prizes and all of that. So I'm just sitting at table outside. It's lightly raining. It's beautiful. It's so like quiet and peaceful here. The grounds are really well kept. And yeah, I'm just doing some work, and I just ordered some lunch. I'm gonna have a glass of wine, continue with my work and organizing kind of all the back end systems and structures. Launch mode, I guess you could say, but just putting every kind of like finishing touches on things and just getting super organized. So that's my plan for the rest of the day, because it's probably gonna take I'm thinking like 3 or 4 hours to finish 18 holes. So it's the next day. We had a great time at the golf tournament yesterday. It was just so nice to, yeah, do like a little bit of fundraising and call out the winners for like prizes and stuff. And hubby bubby said that he played a lot better on the back nine than he did on the front nine. And then we just had a nice dinner and then drove home and went for a late night swim and watched a show, and then like really just went to bed. Today being Sunday is ultimately always my favorite day to do nothing. It's really just like a day that I love to just be feminine and like not really have chores, and like read a book or watch my favorite YouTubers, maybe do like a little bit of like creative work, that kind of thing, but really just like relax and be lazy. I was doing that this morning after kind of having a slow start to the day, like just really being like gentle waking up. But then I looked around the house and realized I've got a lot to do, because yesterday we were out the whole day. And so I did not get to do kind of that whole house tidy, laundry, etc. So that's what is going to happen today. I'm gonna get myself ready and then, yeah, just walk around the house and pick up things that need to be picked up, do some laundry, and then I think I'm gonna head out and run a couple errands. So no makeup look complete. And now it's time to tidy. Setup is not my most favorite. I just kind of redid it the other week there. All of my clothes are on this side and like I had them all color coded, but now I've broken them up into like tops, sets, pants, shorts, and then all of Hubby Bubby stuff on this side, and then this side is all for like my long hanging dresses and rompers and things like that. And it's just, yeah, it's just messy and I'm like not in love with it. So I'm thinking I want to redo it, but that is going to have to wait for another day. Outfit of the day is just like this really simple, white, cute romper. I got it off Amazon. I love it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's perfect for Florida, right? Like just not getting those tan lines, working that out. And it's like, you can dress it up for dinner or just like wear it on the beach during the day, and it's just like so comfy. I should have gotten them in every single color, so I'm gonna go back and if I find the link, I will definitely drop it below because it's super affordable, you know, fairly good quality for what it is. Done, and yeah, there's just something like so nice about that feeling when your home is just pristine is the kind of word that Hubby Bubby I like to use when, you know, being in our space is like we just feel like we enjoy it that much more, and I think there's also something to be said, just like the brain of a woman, like it's so difficult for us to relax when our space is cluttered and, you know, messy, and there's just stuff kind of sitting everywhere. You know, I think there's a lot to say for that in terms of just getting us into a state that we most want to be in, right? Relaxed and grounded. We can just really enjoy ourselves, enjoy the people in our lives, enjoy our space, our environment, and, you know, just feeling feminine and peaceful. That I really want to do with this coffee table. We just got new couch, new table, new rug, and so the space is really coming together. Yeah, just for this table, I feel like it's such a statement piece. It's so large, and you know, candle, some books, have a coasters, obviously, but just like I love the aesthetic of a large coffee table with like lots of coffee table books, and you know, like maybe some nice flowers and stuff like that. So I think I might go and run an errand later and see what maybe I can find at the store. The bookcases are finally complete. We actually had painters come in about a month ago just to repaint the entire room, just really freshen it up. And I finally figured out like the exact kind of layout that I wanted for the bookcase. Obviously, you know, everything's in threes, one single item at the top. But really just playing in with like the creams and the blues and the golds. I feel like it's just really coming together, and I just love like the little pieces, little details. It just makes me so happy every time I come into this room and see everything just, yeah. We absolutely love an open concept space. But as you can tell, we got in late last night and just kind of threw everything on the table, which is kind of a common theme for us because I am still looking for a piece at the front door for like, you know, that catch-all kind of thing. So I'm thinking either like a higher table here with a nice mirror, put some flowers on there, but it should have like drawers and stuff that we can like just put our, you know, miscellaneous stuff that usually ends up on this table, can put it over there, so kind of out of sight, and everything can just be put together. for cleaning. It's only been in like the last couple years that, I don't know if it's just like maturity level, just getting older, just like having my own space, that like I actually can really call home, and that I just feel like so blessed and fortunate to have this space. So like upkeeping it is like a really big thing for both myself and obviously hubby bubby. He definitely loves his space a certain way, and so that's kind of really inspired me to just want to keep it, right? And so there's one thing to say, or one thing to be said about cleaning, is like, if you don't really want to, just start. And it's kind of like business, right? Like when you're building something or you're creating like a new program or something like within your business, it's like, you know, we can get into this like perfectionism mindset of like, if it's not perfect, then I'm not gonna do it, or I'm just gonna like give up on it or whatever. So like for cleaning, for me, it's just like getting started, and then I find like the momentum increases, and then I begin to look around like the rest of the home and go, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. And so I'm on an absolute roll this morning when it comes to tidying the space. Upstairs is done, laundry's done, vacuumed, cleaned off the table, cleaned up the family room, vacuumed the couch, now onto dishes and just washing our cutting block. I'm gonna put the dishes away and probably sit down for like a little bit of a break, and then maybe get back at it, or read a book. I'm not really sure yet. So at the beginning of the year, I completely cut out alcohol, and then reintroduced it like 90 days into the year, just on the weekends only. But anyways, I found this at the grocery store. It's 0 alcohol, and it tastes exactly like Prosecco.